stream. We've done the hardest part. Now we're just on to the car park. We've got the road over as an off stream. It only took about an hour or two, but it's worth it. Hang on. Increase the dashboard. There we go. Done. Whatever you know. All this below here is going to be the car park. This road links up to the road in that direction. This is going to go across here. This is where you're going to enter the car park from. Then there's going to be more. I don't know what we're going to do back here. We could do a car park, or we could do something else, or we could future-proof this to go that way in the future. I don't know. But our focus. So we need. You're going to hate me for this. We need the bedrock. Shimmy things over. Because we need to. And iron. This is where we begin the process of making this from a building. So we need to work out where to put the pillars. Yeah, we need to work out where to put the pillars. We're going to box this off here because we don't intend us expanding this, and if we do, then we can always do it later. Yeah, we'll tuck it. You can have. We don't intend on expanding this, so we're going to cut this off here. We don't need to. It'd be very unusual if we expanded it later. Like that. So that's all cut off. Now we need to decide how far along the pillars are going to be. And we've got I've got an idea. You see, what's going to happen? There's going to be pillars and ironwork around it, and this is going to go on top. It's gonna be confusing, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work anyway, so we're gonna just crack on with it, I guess. So we want pillars. Hang on, we need. We just need. So ironwork's there. Pillars are here. Now, this is gonna look sick when it's pulled off. Like that. The ironwork will support it like that. Like that. Just gotta trust me on this, because I know exactly what I'm doing. So we have them all spaced out like that, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have them all spaced out. We all have them spaced out like this. I know this is boring, but we've got to make it look good. Because you're going to see these beams. Like that. Like that. The car park is going to look sick once finished. Oh boy, we're going to be in for a nice treat. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want exact numbers because we want it to be uniformed, because it'll look better while it's uniformed. These are the supports for above that big car factory. We are working towards it. It's going to take a while, so patience is the key. I'll show you sand dunes in a minute. Very cleared. But it was a challenge and a half. It's over there. See all this here? It's going to be a racetrack on top of this. Done all this last night. All of this. It's a huge space. We're going to use it all up though. Because we believe in using space when it's created. I think this will look sick once it's all done. Yes, there's a lot of bedrock. Yes. But just gotta trust me because I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm quite confident. Oh yeah, that channel's being made. So I'm gonna be making videos on here with that channel. Unedited again, but there you go, that's just how we roll around here. Unedited, but for now. So I haven't got an editor, but the first one I want to show is how to make. The first thing I'll be showing you is how to make is a mechanical underwater thing. So that'll be exciting. This is a solid. Oh, this looks good now. Until all this bedrock's covered it. Oh, this can look sick. I really think we're going to be onto a winner. Yeah. I have the ambition to know that it'll be amazing. Oh, this is gonna look sick once complete. It's the detail that matters. But you want to kind of make it look good. This is along here. No, wrong block. This is such a fragile part of the build. Yeah, this is how we're gonna be doing the structure. You can see all this iron. We're gonna cover the ceiling. It's gonna be a big job, that, but it'll look good. Supports like that. It comes together. We've got all this car park to fill, but we will fill it up. Then we can do the next stage and the next stage, and it comes together slowly. This will look sick when it's complete. This will look like on top of what? No one will beat this. Like that. See? Now we're just going to copy this all the way around. So this is what we're doing. This is going to be a big build. I'm proud of this. I'm doing measurements because I want it to look good. See? It comes together slowly. We'll do this side, then push that way, right to the end. Then we cover it. This is what I was working towards. Then above this is going to be rooms. Then above that, the main building's going to start. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a massive car factory. I've never been building one before, but how hard can it actually be? Because, I'll tell you now, mate, people, we're going to have an amazing world. Beyond. I love the pillar. This is the structure going in. You want a structure to the building, like support it. The structure is so important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This structure is so. It's like this is a part of it. We've got to do this slowly and carefully. There's no rush. It'll only take a day or two. And once this is in, we can start. Then we can crack on the next basement layer. And use a question what's going on here, but this is what I was working towards. Because I know it'll be worth it. You don't need to do any of this, but I feel like some detail, you know, I like to use Bedrock, and yeah, it's not the most popular to watch on Twitch, but there you go, that's just how I do things, and that's how I'm going to do things, so yeah. Right. I know people don't like watching this, but there you go. Look what we've done already in the corner. Let's keep going. Let's not celebrate the win to reality complete. This is the bill. This is why I dug the sea out. Exactly why, because look at the space we have. We're going to have to change things along the entrance. So we're just going to tweak that. So we will do that in a minute. This is going to be sick. Yeah, this is what we were aiming for. I know. Not everyone's going to love this build, but I feel like I've got a victory. So we're gonna go around there. This is what we've got so far. This is where the build will speed up now because I've got past the water removal stage. The sand dunes. You just didn't want to watch. So I responded by not putting sand dunes in. Get them knocked down. Even though I thought it was interesting for you to watch, but hey, get it. Right, what people want to see. So there we go. I'm only providing what you just want to watch, not what you don't want to watch, because obviously people will put off by the fact it was using play the sand dunes, which I don't understand that, but there you go. Because I want to show use the building techniques I use and ideas and stuff, and you can use them or don't use them at all if you don't want to use them. Right. Go that way, then go this way. In that corner there, I'm thinking of putting like a mason's room in. Put the wall there. Then put the mason's room in there. Because it's a big space. This is the biggest car park I've ever built. And I ain't joking when I tell you that either. This is real. This is the biggest car park I've built ever on Minecraft. The original plan was to put it on top, but I was like to myself, this is a waste of space and a waste of time, because I can do better with that space. I can make a park or a garden or something. I could do something nice with that space. Whatever's left over, we then do something like a green space or something, or extra car parks, or I don't know, but I know one thing, this will be worth it. Where does that one go? I just want to make the best world possible. I don't want to do the traditional boring how other people do. I want to do it my way. And yes, it does require patience and absolute. It's not fun, but results will show this to be amazing. I'm just working on the underground car park at this current minute. Above this will be another floor of basement. What's that? What will be the main secret rooms and the other two areas as well. Rooms underneath. Then I will put the building on top. Then we do the racetrack. Then it comes together. You know, people just click off the second they see this. But you know, if you wanna let it in, then you have to. You know, this is worth it. People will put off by what I'm doing, but I love doing it this way, and it's not going to change because I know it'll be worth it. Anyway, this is going on YouTube, so 20 minutes of streaming. This is the crisscross pattern I'm doing all the way over the car park. Just a bit of detail. What we'll do before we put the build the floor above this is do the car park so that we can actually see what we're doing. Because we don't want to be in pitch black doing this. Because it gets rather annoying actually, you know? Yeah, I would generally say it gets annoying. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I don't know that's correct, but it won't matter. I'm just trying to make a nice world. Yeah, it's gonna come with challenges, but that's just life. Going all the way that way, then we'll push it this way. Then when it's all done, we'll do the car parking spaces early on. Then we put the ceiling on. Then we put the next rooms in. That's how we're doing things. When you're doing a build like this, you've got to be organised. That's the thing. Organisation is the best key to success for this. Because you don't want to have a chaotic build. You kind of know what you're doing and roll with it. So what I'm going to do in the next few days is do a stream directly for that YouTube channel. So that will be fun. This is just for like show and stuff, and I want to do it properly. I don't want to do a floating block. I want to make sure it's amazing. This is why I clicked to see out. Yeah, we're done. We're going to do loads on this now. This is where this starts to come together. Put the supports in. They just make it look better. You don't need supports, but they make it look better. And you know, we want this to be shown off because when we do the world tour, we'll come back here. Possibly do to make it look the best. This is a huge car park, so if we take a bit of space off for the maintenance, then we're not going to really lose much. If anything, we're going to be gaining. What I should have done originally, which I never did. Typical. I should have did something with underneath here. Instead of putting layers of bedrock down, I should have put like a fair basement in, but I didn't, so that's just how we roll around here. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Well then, I count like this so I know exactly where to put the pillars and supports. It's for symmetrical reasons. I just wanted to look good. Once you get your measurements, it's windy. Yeah. See this? This is what we've created in the past 25 minutes. You can kind of guess it ain't going to be a small build. Once all that corner's done, we'll go this way. Yeah. But I just love to do big builds, and I really feel like I should, because this is just how I build. And I know people want smaller builds. I know they do, but this is not what I'm going to be providing. So yeah, it's one of them. I know people want smaller builds, but I'm not about that. I love to go big or go home. Pretty much how I like to do things. This is certainly a big build. It's taken months to get here. With the sand dunes and the sea removal, which was a pain in the bum, but and I've literally had to do most of 99% myself. So it's absolute stress, but when it's done, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth every part of my stress that I've been under. I've been doing this for the goodness how long. I just want to show you how I build, so you can kind of like, you can either use ideas, or you can ditch them, or you can go full ahead and try what I'm doing. But I can tell you now, it will be painful. But it'll be worth it, because it'll be a cool build. Who knows on that corner there, right? That's why yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna beat myself. There's no one talking on stream, so I'll talk to myself. There we go. If you wonder why that block's in the middle, just so I could get the exact measurement. Come on, let's speed this up. We know exactly what we're doing now, don't we? We've seen it once, we've done it twice, we can do it a second time. In about an hour's time, we'll have a full beamed ceiling and floors, and then we can do the car park, then we can do the floor on top of that. Then we can go underneath and light it all up. So we're going to need to, because it'll be dark in here. And the last thing I'll do is on the outside, where the bedrock, the other side of the wall there, cover over. So you won't see it again. Yeah, I've got this in the bag. I know exactly. This is hard. And no one says to you this is easy, it ain't, because we've got a lot to do. I love to see anyone try this. It's not, build like this is not, it's difficult. I really, really hope this comes together like I wanted to. Over there, I'll show you in a bit, the maintenance room will create. We'll put a proper, like, boilers in and stuff like that inside that room, and a little workbench. Yeah. This is all a part of it. I don't want to rush this, so I'm just taking my time, get it correct, get it right. Yeah, just taking my time for all. So we can get it right and make it look good. Clean the water now will pay off. When we go this way, we've just got to measure this. Here, this beam. Measure this beam across. Then we should have the right measurements. Because with a build, once you know exactly what you're doing, it won't take long. Yeah, I could have just built on top of the water, but what's the fun in that? You know, that's not a challenge. Anyone can do that. This, however, is a monumental challenge. This is huge. So this is the biggest car park I've ever created. I'm not saying so. There's nothing. No car park bigger than this when it's finished on a server. I could have made it bigger by utilising what's below here, but I didn't, so yeah. I could have made use of what's below here. I made another layer of car park, but I fear, you know, that may have been too much work for me, so I'm glad I've never done it, but that will be something considered for the future, maybe a bigger space. Oh, a creation factory is something I want to create as well. Basically where you'll have all the stuff that you can create with on Minecraft. You go in there and create your tools and create everything. And we'll have a museum area, even. There's potential for that. Show off what you can build and stuff, and just, you know, just go crazy. Because this is what we do around here. I ain't gonna make it easy. Nah. You're gonna see all this iron, so it's gotta look the best. You could create a room out of there. That corner there. No, we'll make it a car park. Because this is what we were intending. 1, 2, 3. Scale of this, I'm glad I never done that. Funny enough, so glad I never did want to suggest like an extra layer of flooring. Because that would be a lot of work and a lot of stress. It would definitely be taken. Because I want this build to be big, but I actually want to finish it, so I could crack on with the skyscrapers and the theme water park and obviously the train station. Then we'll do a world tour. Then we think of a few more ideas and build them. That's what I'm doing. Maybe we could do something with the theme park. Get a theme park complete. Like a new ride or something. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I know one thing, it'll be amazing when it's all complete. Oh, there we go. Right. So we have no pill there at all. Yeah, we have no pill there at all. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be about there. Sorry, this is once again, it ain't fun to watch. Once again, and no one's gonna want to watch it. But we are like, I'm just trying to provide you with what we're building, show you the processes and stuff like that. You may want to use them. The ideas, you know, you may want to, but if you don't want to use them, you can put like a secret room here. I'm trying to think. What could we do with a room here? Not the maintenance room. It could be something else. No. No, it doesn't need to measure these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. There we go. There we go. We could put a room in there. Yeah, we'll put a room there. It could be something like a staff area or something. Yeah, I think we will. Yeah, right. The amount of bedrock I'm using in this build, jeepers, man. It must be a record even for me. But this is how we build. It's how I'm gonna build, and I'm gonna keep building like this. Like a staff room or something for the car parkers who look after the car park. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Now if we have a doorway here, break open now. Put a wall along here, like that. Like the staff can chill in here. Like a staff room or something. Yeah, a staff room would be a good idea actually. In that area. That's better. Yeah, that would absolutely work. So we want to put the iron supports like there. We want to copy exactly what we did with the car park. Keep it uniformed. We'll come back here later and do these rooms. Do this room. When we start putting the lights in, we'll come back here and do this room here. This is going to get the same treatment as the car park, with just a room for the staff. So, yeah. And just like that, you see? So that's the staff room. Just there. I'm just trying to make it look uniformed. Give you the uniform look. Right, we're gonna now go this way, then go that way. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Perfection. Now this is going to go across here. As you work it out, it gets easier. Oh, you just gotta plow on that way. Then keep going that way. This is amazing. Got a big car park to fill up, so it's going to take a while. It's going to take more than a few days. But if you do some of this off stream as well, I'll have it done in no time. We will do loads of it off stream. There we go. You see, it's starting to come together now. It's like once it comes together, you won't ever recognize this again. So I decided to put a second floor in the basement. Plus it saves time because it stopped me having to fill up. If I would have done that without the basement, with only one level. Now look at the size of the car park compared to what we would have had beforehand. We don't need all the space, but hey, it'd be fun to come back here in a few years' time and enjoy the builds. So it's worth it. There we go. There we go. This is going to be sweet once finished. Once you measure the first one or two, you don't have to measure the rest. So this is where it comes into real big play. Look how fast we're actually doing it though. It's like, this is fast. You're going to see all this ironwork on show and it will look beautiful. It'll feel like a car park, which is what I'm going for, so it might as well feel like one. The posts, they're just there for looks, plus they support the there we go. We'll do the car park while we've got a little daylight. Like putting all the roads, all the bays are down and stuff while we got daylight. Then we will do the ceiling properly. I'll say it's one of them where we know that we're going to have to be able to see what we can see. If I don't do it now, then I'm just going to... Beautiful. So everything beyond here is going to be maintenance stuff. No, we're not going to put maintenance, but what we're doing on maintenance over there. Yeah. Right. Measurements again. Just got to measure this part. The rest we can wing it. The rest we can wing. Because we just know that what we're doing is working. There we go. I've future-proofed the build as well because I put a road, but it's not complete because we will extend it later to somewhere else. It's getting cluttered around here with buildings. This used to water. The build around here is water clearance. The next build along is more water clearance, but it's just to get rid of a swamp. Then once we get rid of that swamp, we will work with it and make it beautiful. Beautify the swamp. Make it a proper water park. Yeah, we've got a plan. I wasn't satisfied with how it looked. It looked like a swamp. Terrible. I want people to come in and go, wow, look at it. There's a road that goes there that may follow on to something else or may stop there, but I'm just. Hello, Gron. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. This is the car park I'm doing. Below here. Yeah, I started the car park. There's a road there. They're dead ends for now. In the future, they'll be extended elsewhere. But this is the car park I'm starting. Below ground. Yeah. Thank. How you doing, Gron? Yeah. It's been quite peaceful today. Yeah, it's been nice. It's windy outside, but well. I'm doing the car park structure. Then I will do the car park themselves. Redstone. Actually, Gron, I've got the channel set up. Once I'm ready to do the first video, which hopefully in a few days I will be able to, I'm doing some redstone with water included. Which, if you know how to build it, then you generally will be fine. Yeah. This is a lot of work and a lot of stress because it's you see, the problem I have, I just don't do small builds. Yeah, all this here, all that back there is gonna be. Yeah, fair enough. Just gotta practice. Just keep practicing. Can I ask you a question? What are you trying to redstone? I can maybe help you. Yeah, that's be huge. This is the biggest car park on the map. I was going to do another floor below this, but nah. I scrapped it immediately. There's going to be above here. There's going to be like rooms, and above that the building. Then in that direction there, the sand dunes was. There'll be a racetrack, and that side, who knows? But whatever's left, we'll use up for something else. All this here used to be the sand dunes. Oh boy, it was absolute painful, but got there in the end. All this used to be sand dunes. All this be a racetrack here. The car park's first though. Because the thing is, I was really going to put it above ground on top, but I realised, well, the dead space really, isn't it? I could do something better with it. I could bring the buildings forward a lot. Having a really nice area. Put paths and greenery and stuff and make it nice. That's what I thought anyway. Because it's like you want to maximise. When you got like space like this, you want to maximise it. Fair enough. If you want to tell me how the redstone is, I can maybe help you. Maybe I'll suggest something while I'm here. While I'm here, I can suggest something, try and help you. I'm not against that at all. Actually, it's something I would rather do. What do you need help with, redstone terms? Yeah. You don't have to deal. Okay, if you want to do that, yes. Yes. Give me a second. I'll just do that pillar. No, wrong one. Wrong material. Hang on, let me just put my flats is full of some food. Right, go. No, I don't want Facebook. You've really Discord. Oh yeah, I've got other builds on the got a load. Come on. There you go. I've got it loaded up now, so yeah. We've got to do some measurements here. I'm sorry you're having to witness the measurements, but it's just so I can get it spot on. There we go. Like that. See, I'm just trying to look at the space of car parks are going to be. What I'm going to do though, once I do the frame, is do the car park early on properly, because that way I can see what I'm doing. I know it sounds daft, but it's one of them. Come on, you meanie. You meanie. Yeah, certainly a fun idea. I don't think he's gonna like it, but hey, that's the fun of it. I've done all this today. All the frame. I've done it all today. Started it today and probably going to finish it today as well. That'd be a nice change, wouldn't it? Get a build done fast. The faster to do this, the faster I can get the car park down. The faster I can work above the next floor above here. Then I can work on the building. It's going to be spectacular though. It's going to be what's going to happen is it's going to have gates go around the back. It's going to have like the curved sections like that, and they're going to have like an assembly hall behind that. You're going to have you're going to have a car showroom there. You're going to have a museum here. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be huge. There's nothing small about this. Yeah. Got this all in hand. Only quite big. But that's what we want though, because I don't want to be building boring little boxes. Nah. It's not my style. I like to build big. And yes, it does take a bit more patience, but you know, that's how I build. I don't want to build small little huts. That's what people want. Grant, honestly, it's hilarious. Like, you build big stuff like this and everyone just leaves. I've had it before where they see a big building, like, gone. Like, yeah. Yeah. Look, ambition is something I really have a lot of. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the building fails, but you know what? It ain't gonna defeat me. Because when I'm done, it's going to be beautiful. It's not going to be something you'll... it's going to have curved glass and everything. The museum and the... But the assembly hall will have, like, pillars and iron and stuff, and we will do, like, a production plant there, and It's going to be quite a bit of a build. It's not gonna be easy. When do I make it easy for myself? This is how I've always built. So hey, I enjoy building like this because it's fun. It's stressful, but you know, sometimes you have to take a chance. This all used to be the water. Used to be able to swim here. No longer. The outside walls will be done last. All this here. All this will be done last. Like that. Over there. Oh yeah! The build ideas were... So... Yeah. In the next week or two, I'm going to... I'm not good with editing, that's the problem. I can't edit to save my life. And that's the honest truth. I can't. So I need someone who can edit. That's the problem. I know you can't, but it's like I want to absolutely just do this justice. This is repetitive, but hey, there you go. It's part of the build. Yeah. Extend this over. See how fast it goes when you know what you're doing? I could just make this easy for myself, but again, I just thought the top of the car park was just dead space. I could turn it into a park or another car park or something if this wasn't big enough. If it wasn't, which it is. So yeah, we don't need another car park. We could do something with that space. I could push the buildings like way that way, and have a load of space. This is we're gonna push it far forward as possible. Because I've had an idea to do 2 racetracks. Now, one will be on the roof, and the other one will be the main racetrack. What do you think? I always think that's too much. I think that's a bit too much to be fair, but you never know. I may build it. Ambition is not something I'm lacking. So it's hang on, I'm just doing measurements again. We're measuring this so we get the exact space that we want for each pillar. So it looks good. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. We're going to be around the corner soon, and that way, and in that corner over there, there's like a staff area where there's going to be a maintenance area. There's going to be like loads of stuff in there. I'm bringing this over. This is what I had in mind to make the space look like. Yeah. All the pillars will be on show. All the iron you'll see. This is like supports for the basement on everything above. I've not really planned how I'm gonna divide the secret rooms up and stuff up yet. I've not decided that yet, but I'll decide that when I get to it. Yeah, this is a lot of work. Come on, the thing is, I nearly gave up this. Look at it, going straight across against the pillar there, against the wall. So yeah, we need some jokes, but I just don't really know any jokes. Don't know any. Got any good jokes? Any good jokes that we can? This is going to be beautiful when it's done. If I can't get this done in one stream, I'll do it off stream as well, which won't take long. I'll do it off stream. We're nearly halfway. Hard to believe this was just about 4 months ago, just water. It's hard to believe that. You really could swim here. Yeah, it does go fast because once you know what you're doing, it's not hard. I think it's the planning stage that takes the longest for me. Like plan the build. Again, I've got the factory all planned out, what I'm going to do with the building. But it's just putting it down and making it work. Because that's important. A successful build is, you're going to have some form of planning, even though I have none at all, but, you know. There's no planning involved. This is going to be a record. The most amount of water removed. Oh boy, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, we're just there. Oh. It goes fast now because I know exactly what to do. There we go. All around there too, but let's just keep going. You never give up here. That's rule number 1. And the harder our build gets. There we go. No, wrong block. When the bedrock goes straight over this, you're going to see the beams from up under here. You're going to see all the beams crisscrossing, bar the points here. You won't see this part, but you'll see all this on show. Make it really nice. There'll be proper lighting in here because we'll need it. Definitely gonna need lighting in here, but we'll do that when we get to it. Oh, that's too much stuff in my inventory. Yeah, I have too much stuff in my inventory, but I'm not rushing this because I don't need to. I could rush this, but nah. We want to get this right, so I'd rather just spend a few hours on this and get it right, then rush it, then end up making mistakes, then have to come and fix it. So I'm just going to take my time. You know, builds like this take ages. This is certainly something. Oh, a creation factory is something in my mind as well to build. But what I'm doing this, the water park, the 2 skyscraper new ones, and also the train station. Then I do a world tour. Then we'll discuss ideas for next builds and build them, and a few months down the line we'll do another world tour. But it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger, so... And I don't really get help in anymore, so I kind of like am just stuck building myself. I used to get a load of help and it's just like dried up, so... I kind of gave up asking. So we're just going to have to keep going by myself. Because it'll be worth it. It's like the help I was getting is just gone. Yeah, so I was debating whether to make this an actual just the world, but nah, I'm happy with it as a server. I get busy again. See how much I've done. How much is left? We're nearly halfway. Marcus doesn't really speak to me anymore. I have no idea what's happened there. I guess time he gets new friends, he just goes off and he's gone. I haven't from a month. Oh well. Because what happened, I'm not going to go through it with my mate. That's a bit private, but I want to build a wrestling arena for him, but again, it's just... This is quite a lot in itself. There we go. Hang on, give me a second. I'm back. Yeah. I'm just, this is a lot. This eclipses the others. Car park that was the biggest. Makes that look small. Now he's got to go that way. Then I was thinking of making that into a room actually. Because no, we're not doing that. We're not making that into a room. We're just going to keep going. It's going to make it part of the car park. Yeah. This is where it gets a bit more awkward. Like that. This is a lot. This is... I wish I had my original world still. I would build on that still. Yeah, it would be quite an old world at this point. To get that back would be a miracle. I'd never get that world back, because if it did, I'd probably just finish it and let you use access it, I think. Yeah, that's what I'd probably do in that situation, but that ain't gonna happen, so gotta move on from now. Because the thing is, we're never gonna get that world back. But this world is getting better every time. I think this world's going to eclipse it. Go on. What's your favourite thing on this world is? For me, there's just so many good builds that it's hard for me to say what I like the most. I think we'll put a room there because I just don't want. I want to get this done, and it means that. Like, what's your favourite build on this world? Build. And there's quite a few builds in this area. I've just built water. Just on water alone. Oh. It's really hard for me to say my favourite build on this world is. There's so many builds that I'd be biased and say my house, but actually talking about the house, the space in the middle of the track, I might put a house there or something, or a village. Hughes Library could do. Let's go down this way. We'll make down to a room down here. A big room. No, actually, the problem is we don't need a big room this big. I've got. There we go. Yeah, that could be Mason's room there. Mason's like where they just mend stuff and stuff like that. Look, the size of the car park, we don't need it all as a car park. I don't think we do anyway. I think we could easily like put rooms in and have a decent sized space. That's what I think anyway. We'll put rooms in there. Put 2 rooms in. And it's not going to eat that much space up. She just says we're probably nearly over halfway. Yeah, I'm going to do something huge in that. It depends how much space is in the middle though. If there's not much space, I'll leave it. But if there's loads of space, I'll put a house there or something. It'll depend on the space that's left. We're going to put a proper pit lane in. We're going to put a proper circuit in. Tunnels, you name it. We're going to do it on that racetrack. I want to do a historic racetrack on the roof where it's like we can make a story up like, I don't know. This is where we used to race and stuff. And I could easily, where the gates are, I'm going to put an on-ramp going up, going around the track. Then obviously you'll have your entry. Then there's going to be 7 floors in this in total. 7 floors. There's 2 below and 5 above. It's going to be a huge build. But I'm not scared of a huge build, that's the thing. This would scare some people off, but I'm pretty confident that I can pull it off. So, yeah. I'm confident I can pull it off properly. Do I have a library? I don't know if I do have a library actually. Actually, I don't. Maybe that could be put in the Creation Factory. That's basically where you're going to make your, like, it'll be a massive building with libraries, you name it, and it'll be a humongous building just for that, creating stuff. I'm never going to put a survival, but if you ever did, you could go there and you do your creation stuff. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what you think of that, but that's what my idea is. It's 12 o'clock now, actually. Can we push until 8 o'clock and raid Scalzi, do you think? Be a long stream, but I need to get streaming more often, so... Oh, wrong block. You think we can push it to 8 o'clock? Ooh! The wall there, against the wall. Yeah, to be fair, it's do you know what? When I first did streaming, I was nervous, and now I'm like, nervous is just not a thing. I think, for me, I know people are gonna laugh at me, but I had stage fright. Honestly, I did. And streamers kind of like, not got rid of it, but reduced it to the point where I can do stage. That's just me though. Because the thing is, it's like, it's hard being like that, but, you know. I know how hard. Just people have phobias all the time, you just gotta tackle them, I guess. Oh. It's just one of them things I struggled with as a child. Yeah. Plus the rest of it, but I struggle with that. But I cracked it. You know, I did things. You do things to get rid of it. You don't want to get rid of that block there because you don't need it. Yeah, and I want to try and... Oh, for the points idea, one of them is going to be... Basically, we're gonna be doing the exercise bike for 5 minutes. That's one of my point ideas. Please don't spam that too many times. Not that fit. Honestly, I can't. Well, spam it and end up doing half an hour on it. I guess I would lose the weight, but you know. Yeah, that would not end well. There we go. Look up how much I've done. I think we'll have this done today, at least in the next day or two. If I don't get this done to complete today, I'll have most of it done today. I want to join Scalzi's thing, but I just need to sort out the PC and stuff and sort Java out. And I'm not really experienced Java, so it's one of them where I have to get used to it. Because I've got an Xbox controller I can hook to the PC with. I can connect the PC to an Xbox controller. I think you can do that actually, yes you can. Stop about there. There we go. Yeah, Gran, I'm trying to get a schedule for streaming and it's just also a disaster. It's an utter disaster me planning a stream thing schedule. But I would love to get a schedule together. Because I know you do succeed more if you have a schedule. People kind of know when you're streaming and you won't. Or when you plan on streaming, sorry. I put music on, but nah. After this, we'll put the car park down. Put all the bays in early. As I said, sorry, I repeat myself, but I'm trying to make it so while I've got the daylight, use it. Because the last thing I need to do is end up covering the whole thing and being in pitch black. I can't see what I'm doing then, so it'd be easier just to. And I'm going to do the coffered ceiling, my favourite Vames coffer ceiling trick. So we can kind of cover the bedrock up a bit more in the ceiling, or do we keep it exposed? So, yeah. Right. I'm just slowly working on. I know Scout use that. Which, if I can teach people how to help. Oh. Yeah, this is a very long-winded process. Come on, we got this in a bag. It's like it's. The main building's the third thing along on this whole bit. Yeah, Grant, we want one bit working towards. The past few months of just water and all the rest of it. I have no idea how long it's taken to get to this point. I actually didn't calculate it. Must be at least what? This has been a few months. But it will be worth it. Just got to build it. This will be a room back here. A big room. What we use it for? It's a question in itself. Yeah, this won't take forever. This well. It'll be easier. It's been a few months to get to this stage. Once the building goes up, it won't take long for it to come to the end. Give it about a few months, I'll easily be out the ground with the build. I like to just take my time with builds, enjoy them, because once you've finished them, you just go on to the next build, to the next build, to the next build. Because the world tour is going to be more packed than it used to be. I'm going to do a tour of the world once them 4 projects are complete, the new projects. There's going to be a new train station, because that train station over there is going to have a terminal, and you're going to go straight through. I was going to extend the railway, but I decided against this, so I just blocked up the entrance where the tunnel would end up. So there will be no entrance, no extension for the railway line, but this is how we do things around here, so yeah, you change your mind every 2 seconds sometimes. There. So all this back here will be one room under here. And it's going to be the same style as this. It could be something like, I don't know what it could be. I'm really, really wanting this to work. I nearly gave up with this. Honestly, I nearly gave up because it's so much work just to get the water out. But I never did. This is not something I'm planning on doing. These are giant holes in the ground over the water. So well, that's going to be extended that way eventually. The amount of bedrock I'm using, jeepers. If you hate bedrock, you'll hate this build. The seabed is below here. I have no regrets how I'm building this. Yeah, grown up. I had people unfollow because of my setup. Like, yeah. They had the problem with the console being used. Yeah, they had there, and I had some people tell me how to stream. What I can and can't do with streaming. Yeah. Tell me, oh, you should use the best PC in the world. You're like, mate, really, where am I getting thousands of pounds? They're like, you're like to the person, if he's listening, where am I getting thousands of pounds from to buy a brand new PC with all the best specs? I ain't got that money, and I don't make money off Twitch as it is. So why would I put thousands of pounds into a PC that's never gonna really reap rewards? It'll just be the same dead stream as usual with an expensive PC. That's all it'll be. The same situation again, with a dead stream half the time, barely anyone watching, having this whole PC that's completely pointless. I don't need it. When I need a PC, I will get one, but I want to upgrade my current PC to a laptop. But it just depends on money, really. You see, I'm not a millionaire with tons and tons and tons of money and a big bank account. I'm just not. That's not how things are. I would love to have the latest PC and the latest phones, but I don't care about any of that. I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I could afford the best PC you've ever built. Jeepers. Who do you think I am? I struggle with money as it is. I'll say so, yeah. I don't know if he's unfollowed or anything, but tell you now. It's kind of rude though, isn't it? Saying that to me. Oh, you can't. You need to have this for streaming, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Lecturing me on about streaming. As I made nothing off streaming for years. Not a penny. But I'm gonna have to start making money off stream in the future. If I have a job or something, but that's then. That's not now. Oh, okay, so we're going down here now. We're going down here. Honestly, it's a joke, really. And another problem is, if you haven't got the best kind of equipment, no one wants to watch you. Honestly, well, that's real. if you've got like only one viewer, or you've only got like how do I put this? You've only got like the worst setup in the world. No one wants to watch it. Honestly, it's true. They expect you to have the best PC and the best equipment and the best this. And like, yeah, mate. I've always said this: throw thousands of pounds into something that you're starting with is pointless. If you're starting just on a, if you're like, let's just say you want to stream, right? You don't need to spend thousands of pounds on a PC and camera and all the equipment and all that rubbish. Just use your console. For anyone who wants to stream, use exactly. Use your console because your console is fine. I'm streaming on the console right now. Yeah. I'm doing exactly right now. That setup I'm using right now on the console, and it's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's perfectly fine and usable. So you know, the thing is, in life, it's like YouTube. You don't need to spend thousands of pounds on a brand new camera which you can do for 4K. Just stick to your phone. Honestly, stick to your phone. Make that work, and when your channel gets big enough and you start generating income, you can then buy a better camera. But until then, just use your phone. It's ridiculous. Use your phone because it costs. You've got a camera on it. You've got a recorder on it. Use it. It costs nothing to have. And the thing is, you can upload to YouTube and stuff, and upload stuff from there. You can live stream from a phone these days as well. Oh yeah. You can live stream from a phone. It takes up your data, but you can do it. And the thing is this: you want to use what you've got around you. Because at the end of the day, you know, you could be an idiot and throw thousands of pounds into PC and all that if you want, but what's the point? Because you're not making money and you're not getting, it's not really successful. Then, you know, why throw thousands into it? It's honestly gone. I think there's a lot of people who expect you to have the best stuff. I would love to get a high spec PC, but yeah, ain't gonna happen. Honestly. Yeah, this is the car park. Do you know what, Gron? I think we're going to get this done in one stream. I think we will. Yeah, I think we'll get this done one stream. I know. There we go. Yeah. We're actually getting there now. That's all that left. That's what we've done. Now, tell me. Yeah, this is hard. Me doing this is painful, but the results will be worth it. The second biggest car park is the one under them fat 7 skyscrapers. In the city. The underground as well. Ironically. the underground car parks. Properly underground. You can't. But I'll do a proper tour. I may have to split up into like videos or streams or whatever, but I'll do what I have to. Because the problem is that this was humongous now. It's spread out for miles. In that distance, there's a load of builds, and this way, in that direction, there's going to be a load of builds as well. We're going to go back to where you spawn on here, eventually. There's an area where you spawn, the original spawn point. I flew over here and found this, originally. Yeah, I didn't start here. My house was the first build. Maybe I could turn that room into that corner into like a little, Oh, well, that's an idea. No. I don't know, actually. I don't... Oh, we're going to have a room where you can spec your car. Yeah. Car spec room. Because I've never built one. Again, I've never built things like this before, so... This is like planning one-on-one. I'm building stuff I've never built before. This is a lot of work. Let's speed this up now because I need to get this done. Once you get the measurements and you know what you're doing, this doesn't take long. There we go. See? Over there. We're going to crisscross all that back there. It's going to be a room. What we turn it into? Room terms? I have no idea, but we'll think of something. I'll think of something and I'll make it work. Maybe I could turn that room over there into a maintenance room and that into a staff room. Maybe I could do that, I have no idea. I'd go out today, but yeah, bit windy. Yeah. There we go. The pills are in. Yeah. I know Scarcy wouldn't do any of this, would he? Now you can hear the wind. There's been a storm. I don't know if you had a storm by you, but it's been a storm on the Irish Sea. Yeah. Very, very big storm. Yeah. But you're in Sweden, so I think you'd be used to it. It's like, if it's sunny, you get used to that weather. Whatever weather that you're used to, it's like, it doesn't... Yeah, in this country, they make us panic over the sun. Honestly, it's ridiculous. It's a nice summer's day and everything like that. And they go, no, put sun cream on, don't go out, and all this. And you go, oh, God, no sakes. Yeah, they like that here. Or when it's snowing, no, don't go out, don't have fun in the snow. You're like, get out there, get a sled and enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, yeah, it's dangerous, but that's life. You can't go life worrying about things. You can't go panicking over stuff. People panic over snow and it's like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. People panic over snow, over rain, they panic. And I do understand it's not fun being in the snow, but when you've got snow, you must enjoy it. Make it something fun. Right? Am I wrong to say that? I live in the, well, let's just say I live in the north of England, and it's beautiful. I love it. I could never live in London. I'd visit, but I wouldn't live there. Now. There we go. Now we're just gonna do the frame over this. We're gonna put the door. Yeah, like, oh no, the snow's gonna kill you. Bloody enjoy it. Blooming hell. Enjoy the snow. Don't enjoy it. Get out there and enjoy it. And if it's a bit cold, just put a coat on. No. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Put a coat on stuff, and if it gets really cold, just put thermals on. Enjoy the snow. Because at the end of the day, right, you don't know what weather's going to be next. You know, if it's really cold, then just wrap up warm. That's what I say. That's what I believe it should be anyway. Enjoy the weather, because you're not going to get it back again. We sometimes get snow. It's very rare now. We occasionally get the snow in the winter, but it's coming up to summer now. So for you, I'm gonna try and get Twitch on my phone. I don't know what streaming exercising. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. Because the cooking stream will happen. It's just getting a working oven. That's the problem. Yeah, working oven is the problem. I can't really do much about it. So, yeah, it's like, I want to work an oven because it'd be nice to cook. Be nice to cook again because I've not cooked in ages. I've never made a homemade lasagna before, but how hard can it be? This is an extra room. This is going to be something for staff. This is going to be a staff room or something. An office and stuff like that. You know, I've always said, enjoy life, you know? Make the most of it. You gotta get... Yeah, it's kind of stupid. Oh no, the snow. It's gonna kill me. Like, yeah, mate, it's snow. They do that here. They make you panic over the weather. Watch, there'll be a heat wave, right? There'll be a heat wave. Like, look, I'm like, oh no, don't go out. It's too sunny. You're like, okay. So it's a nice day and you want me to stay indoors. It's stupid, really. Going to Sweden would be fun if you like snow then. Hey, that'd be really fun. Bit of I remember if you lived in the 70s, everyone used to go out in the snow anyway. It used to be snowing, everything was outdoors, just enjoying it. Now it's like everyone's stuck. The only thing with snow that's annoying is when it melts and all that ice forms on top. And you have to walk like 2 miles an hour to avoid going on your bum. You have to walk really slowly, otherwise you go bam. Apart from that, it's not too bad. You have to walk like a snail in order not to hit yourself. This is the first stage. Yeah, it's... Let's try to speed this up here. What do we do with this space here? Because the problem is this is a big area. Do you know what? We're just going to fill it. We made the space, so we're going to roll with it. Good job blocked the other space. Good job it did, because we'd be here all day just doing this. Come on. We've just gotta do this. This is where I really need help, really, doing this to kind of build, but you just don't get anyone who's willing to put the back into it. And they're not willing to do these builds. I remember the days that everyone used to jump in and help you voluntarily, no matter how bad the project got. And trust me, my projects got big. So... I remember the island I built. I've got memories of that world. I'm not the one doing it, I'm just making it so I can... Like that. Perfect. Straight across to the wall. This is what I was working towards, Gron, all that time of digging out the EC. You see how dark it is, right? If I don't do it properly, I'm going to end up pitch black. Yeah, this is a lot of work. Let's see how long we can stream for. Let's test it. I'm not going to look at the timer. Let's see how long we can push the stream for. Because in the next week or two, I'm gonna. I've seen the laptop in CEX, but it's £1,000 something, and like, nah, I can't afford that. But it was like 16 gigs of RAM and stuff and high specs. But I wouldn't buy it because I don't have the money, so. I just don't have the money for it, so I wouldn't buy it. Shame, really. Something like that would be perfect. Like a proper, powerful laptop. Because when you're going abroad and stuff like that, you can take it with you. I could do a hotel review. Nah, see, no. Actually, I could do things like that. Have fun. I have a PC currently, but it's like, it does need work. Doing to it, it needs upgrading or replacing. That's the problem I have. I just don't really have the money for that, so. Gron, how would you ask? Stop. Maybe I could do like if I get affiliated, probably won't happen for years, but there you go. I could start. That money would go back into the stream. All that money I do gain would go towards a PC and stuff. Then I'd consider getting a powerful PC, because then it'd be worth it to invest in it. That's why I don't want to be spending foul. It's like, yeah, it's another thing then, yeah. Because that way you kind of got like your stream successful, and it's worth putting money into a PC like that, because it'll only help in the long run. But while you're not really doing much financially with streaming and stuff, it's like, just stick to what you have. Why spend? This is the staff room. No, this is a big room. What we could turn this room into, I have no idea. Maybe I could turn that room in that direction to something else entirely, and make this into a staff room / security room and stuff. Look at the size of it. Jeepers, man. Got a big room here. Yeah, we've certainly got something worthwhile. Been streaming nearly 2 hours. Jeepers. I wonder if we can keep the stream going until 8. Yeah. Do you know what? It's nice to have people chat away and stuff, and I like that. I feel when people are chatting, saying hello and chatting away, and having a good conversation with people, It is nice. Give me a second. What's this? No. No. Mate, go away. He would promote him. Oh, he's supposed to promote the channel. Go away. I had this last time. Oh, add me on Twitch and all this, and there's never been a... They'll be an absolute pain in the arse, bums. So, we don't really want them. Begging is, there we go. Look at that. Got all this to do, and we're done. I've got the car park to put down then. Then we have the rooms above that. Then we have the main building. Which, the main building will be a week or two. I should probably know this, Scron. I'm terrible at planning. I can't plan streams or anything. But, when things come together, they come together. I'm just terrible with crisscross pattern. There we go. He was trying to say, oh, we'll promote your channel, go away. Don't need to pay you to do that. I don't need to pay for someone to promote my channel. Thank you very much. Some people like, Yeah. Yeah, we've been... The problem is people are so desperate they do click on that stuff like that and they promote it. But the thing is, I'd rather be legit. Work for it. Don't want that. How's it looking? This is what I've done so far. Do you know what? I think we're gonna have it done in one stream. Let's not celebrate just yet. Let's not celebrate the fact of done this at all, because we got a load more to do. This is gonna be there wasn't my original gonna need light. Yeah, but definitely gonna need to light up the car park, because if you go on survival on here, the animal things will spawn down here. Come on, we've got this. There we go. Pillar moving. The thing is, with these builds, you just don't know what's going to happen next. Sometimes you plan something and it doesn't go entirely to plan, or you have to compromise. I've had that in the past where builds have not gone. I'm gonna definitely bring some of the old builds back into this world from that original world. Definitely. There's going to be some builds that I did. And I've already done that once. But there'll be more builds that I had to sacrifice. But we will bring them back into here. We will bring some old builds back from the dead. And they're going to be pains in the bums because I'll have to rebuild them, but we will update them. If anything, we'll bring them back to life again. All this begun on the original world. Yep. I ain't joking when I say that. The original world, all this begun like this. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't know how to. I'm gonna have to switch the YouTube channel to my new one on Twitter, and absolutely go hell for leather on the but because I would love to make a YouTube channel that works. Oh no, it's dark here. So I'm saying that's why I'd rather do the car park while I can actually see what I'm doing. Because once the bedrock goes over this, you ain't gonna see any of this anymore. There's a big layer of bedrock going over this. Yes, come on. Bedrock will be all over this. The last thing I'll do is the walls on the outside. The sea walls. Cover them. stone or something. All this here. There'll be a layer of stone or something. Just to beautify it. I use bedrock for this because it's easier. There we go. There we go. Right. Next way. Next layer. Hope this inspires you then. Wow. Brave. Anyone who thinks, oh, this is a good idea, just this is like crazy at this point. There we go. Done all that, Grum. You see what's been done already, and it's literally only this left. yeah, we really have not looked out here, but hey, this is. I like to be honest with people with the builds and show them the processes. You know, they can do what they want with that process. It's massive, but it's not that big. I will end up building bigger in the future. This won't be the biggest build on here forever. It will be for a while, because I want to concentrate on the city. Get the some city structures put up. Look, Ron. Ambition is something I really do know. Doing this is painful, but the build, you never know what's next with me. Once I do the world tour, you don't know what's next. I have no idea what set of builds are due next. There's movie production studios over there. In that direction, there's more. I done that road last night. See that road there? That's hovering. I done all that last night myself. Done the whole road, got it stretched straight over. Yeah, Grandma, you wonder how I do this. You couldn't blow this up. Nah. But I like using bedrock for this use. Just because I like using bedrock. An excuse to use it. Even if it is not fun. I don't get many views because I'm using this method, but there you go. There you go, it's just one of them. The downside to it. I'm gonna hook up the YouTube channel to here, the Xbox, the new one, to the PlayStation, sorry, and then we'll crack on with the video. Yeah. Have you rigged up the Ranger's favourite trap yet? Do you know what you should do, Grom? This is an idea, right? What you do, you put a tripwire hook, so when he flicks it, it releases eggs. I'm sorry. Yeah. You use a tripwire hook and you can make things happen, like you can fire stuff from what are they called? What are they called? You can fire things from dispensers and stuff. It's hilarious. You could do fire, you could do arrows, you could do chickens, you could do whatever you want. Yeah, you can fire stuff from the or if you want to be a meanie, TNT. Which I'm not gonna encourage, just to keep the peace, but yeah. No, 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 no. No, Gron. I didn't suggest TNT, okay? I didn't suggest it. I didn't suggest anything. I like to have fun with people. Like, troll them a bit. Like, set a trap. For Ranger, definitely a trap. Yeah. He has a... Mind you, I can't really say much of as me Scouts living nightmare. Scouty can't. What I do, I teleport him away, then blow him up. So that way, they'll destroy his build. That's not what we mean. Imagine if the troublemaker for this one. Could you imagine they had troublemaker on here? Oh boy. Nah, actually, no. That's not an idea I'm gonna go ahead with. That's not an idea I'm gonna go ahead with, because I don't want to. I know this is purely bedrock, but you know, there's so much of it there. Well, that was is a seabed that used to be here. Used to be a seabed. You wouldn't recognise the seabed, but it was a seabed at one point. Where we're building used to be the sea. Used to be able to swim here. Until it's done, you never know. Saturday today, isn't it? Is it Sunday? Yeah, it's Sunday today. Been streaming out 13 minutes. Up against the wall. Then we'll do the next layer, then the next layer. When I used to build on the old server, the old world, and I lost, I created an island of survival, which, when I built that, the only way of building was survival. There was no creative. I was kind of proud of myself. I'm thinking of bringing some old world builds through again. I'm thinking of bringing some old world builds back from the dead. I'm making them another part of this world. Because I kind of miss that world. I miss it because the thing that taught me about Minecraft was that world. It taught me about Minecraft faster than any other set. No YouTube can teach me about Minecraft much as that did. Look at how much we've done now. That's all that's left. You're thinking, it's a lot, but it'll be amazing when it's all done. I don't... Now, Gron, you see my logic. I put the car park here. If I put that on top, I would have less space to put the car park on. Yeah, honestly, I would have had less space and I would not have been able to cram as much in. Because I'm doing it underground, the whole thing can be a car park. Yeah, Gron, I thought about this properly. I had it all. You see, The original plan was to put it on top, but no, actually, we're not going to put it on top. Hang on, let me see if Dialectics Stream Summary. You know, I thought, why not? No, actually. You're going to see most of this ironwork. There's going to be some walls put in. Like the bedrock walls will be covered. Hidden, sorry. They'll be hidden. You won't see any of the bedrock walls. But the floor is going to be this and this. For the floor, for the car parks. Welcome to the stream, That's a random. Yeah. We're building a car park. Right, it's a lot of work. This is what I've started with. I've done all this today. All of this. All the car parks going in now. Yeah, we're doing a lot of work. Oh yeah, so... yeah, gone, that's how it is now. People don't want to you click off your stream if you haven't got enough viewers. Yeah, that's how it is now, funny enough. You click off your stream if there's not enough viewers involved. Because the thing... we started over there and I think we're over halfway. Yeah, we are. We're over halfway. There's going to be the black and white of the road all in on the car park. The walls are going to be covered and all this here is going to be exposed as iron and bedrock pillars be exposed. It'll look beautiful as a car park goes. Yeah, because the thing is this will be a lot of work, but it should work. I say it should, but ooh. Across here. There's going to be some lights in as well. They'll come in last. This is... I'm trying to show these are spaced out correctly. Because it's like... oh, wrong block. See? That's what's left, and that's what we've done. What I've done. Yeah. Gron, this is what it's like these days. You're battling people. No, people don't stick around for too long. They see your streams and they've got 2 people in it, they're gone. There's out the door. Do you know what? I give up. Honestly, with Twitch, I enjoy doing it, but I wish there's other options like other stream platforms you could go on. Actually, no, they'd be the similar to Twitch, won't they? In that situation. Like, you don't get as many views anymore you used to. That's what it's like. You don't. I used to get loads of views, and you just don't get them anymore because if you're a dead channel, like only 2-3 people watching, like nope, next. Honestly, it is like that now. It's like unless you've got like 13, 14, 15 people in your stream, they don't stick around. And the problem is people cheat and they watch them people instead, and it's like in the air. And the problem is, Ron, the problem I see is this. What's going to happen in 10 years' time when them people pass away or quit streaming? What's going to happen then? Because people like me and others who want to break through and provide streams for people, it's like they're not going to be able to do it because they won't have the incentive to come and join in as fun, you know? They won't have the incentive to go, oh, I want to stream. So do Twitch, like, nah. Fair enough. The thing is, right, it's like the views, like everyone wants you to have 1 billion views, and it's like, you know, you've got to be realistic. Yeah, because they cheat the way through. They just cheat. They look popular and they look famous, and they're really not. It is like that now. And even when they get affiliated, they have people. They still do it. It is like a Twitch problem. Twitch needed solved because if they don't, they're just gonna lose the channel, the whole website. Because let's say I was a brand new person on here, right? Would I want to stream knowing that I can't make it through while cheating? I don't think I would want to. Funny enough, I'd rather go on YouTube or something, or another website where it's less cheating and they're more active against it. I know it sounds daft, but it's like you don't. And the thing is, they look popular. They look like, or like people say, they get 1,000 views. They get 1,000 people watching them from day one, and you're like, no, not real. Because I can tell you, you don't get 1,000 people instantly want to watch you unless you're a famous YouTuber with thousands of people or millions of subscribers. You may get 1,000 then, but not as a normal person just starting out. It is like that now. It's like it's become to the point where people go, no, I'm not gonna support the platform. YouTube is a lot more clamped down on that, but Twitch, no. They're not clamped at all. People are getting away with cheating. And it kind of scares off, like, news people, like young people who want to stream. It scares them off in a bad way. Because it's like, if you knew you wouldn't get anywhere with that platform, would you bother? You wouldn't bother. You wouldn't waste your time or energy or patience on it. Because you know you're not getting anywhere, so what's the point? You go on YouTube or something and just do it there. And that's the problem that Twitch has. They need to catch these cheaters out and ban them. And whittle it down to the people who are actually genuine. Who don't cheat. That's just me though. That's what I think. You know? It is like that now. I was going to say they're sticking to YouTube. They do get banned, but sometimes it's hard to detect. But the thing is, they do need to clamp down on that stuff. Because this any new streamers who want to stream on their platforms are not going to want to. That's just me though. That's what I think anyway. They're not going to want to go on a platform. No, they're not going to get anywhere with it. Because with streaming, everyone's different. Some people want views, some people want money, some people just want to stream for the fun of it. But the thing is, you want to turn that potential stream into something, you know, you can have fun with, build a lifestyle up with. Oh my goodness. So many blocks in my inventory. After this we do the car park floor, which is going to be it's going to be kind of like interesting. And I know what it's like, because it's like I've struggled for 10 years to get nowhere. I should have been affiliated by now, but I don't think I've really had the views like that's been required. The best views I had was about 20 odd years ago. It was literally busy. That was on a game. I forgot what it's called now as well. It was on the PS4. Oh boy. But the problem is that these cheaters just break up another account and just do it again. It's like the problem with modded accounts on GTA. It's like the problem is you can't get rid of that problem. You get rid of a load of people, yes. Then more people get a more modded accounts again. So you end up, well, back to square one again. No matter what you do, you can't really get beyond that problem. Come on. We've nearly got there now. That's what's left. This is what's left here. What we've done. Yeah, this is ridiculous now. This is definitely huge. A big build. Does it teach me anything? No, actually. You kind of want to keep the car park a little dark, but no, actually, you do not want to keep this dark because, yeah, people will have when you go on with monsters in here, you'll have them spawning down here. That's what's left. That. I'm proud of myself. It's only 2.5 hours I've got all this done. Yep, we've got this it's a nice day though, I've got to be honest. It's a nice day. Bit windy, but it's nice. I only have a wall to look at. There we go. Oh yeah, what? Oh yeah, I'm going to do GTA at some point. I want to do a garage tour, my garages, which will take an hour or two, because I have a lot of cars on GTA, for better or worse. So that will be coming up eventually. A proper garage tour of my cars, and we'll drive a few and. So got the new police cars and everything now as well, on top of that. So this is what we've done so far. This is big. The Creighton factory, where should we put that? Yep, done loads. It doesn't look much, but this is quite a scary amount of we're over halfway at least. Come on, at least I can. If we don't do the whole thing on stream with the car park, let's at least do the frame today on stream. Let's at least do that, because it's nice to know that we've succeeded in something. There's water under it, under all this, but I left it. You'll never know. People will never know the water was ever there. Yeah, there's actually water under this somewhere. I have no idea where that water is anymore, but scary to think that if gravity was turned on, it'd go. But I'm hoping that'll never happen. But there you go. This is part of the physics, like part of the look, the design, and the bedrock pillars. They will be on. You'll see all this. So everything I'm doing here, you'll see. I might put like a historic racetrack on the roof. What do you think? Put the main racetrack behind. Because I need to. But the thing is, if I do that, it's going to be a lot more work, but there you go. But then again, it's a barren roof, so it would probably add to the builds. There we go. Another line done. There we go. Next line. Yeah. Do you think Scuzzy could survive this? Or not? The one person you would think, he wouldn't survive this. Now, there's no way you could even consider trying this. Or anyone create. Look at all that down there, you know? Later down the line we can change all this to something else. Because there's a road that's going to go along here. You can do something there. But that's for later. Yeah. No one's gonna really understand what it took to build this. But I want this server to be the forever world. Obviously, the other worlds will be temporary. But this is the forever world. Would I ever put this for download? Possibly. But you need you really good computer to function this. Because the amount of detail in these builds is ridiculous. Oh yeah, the bedrock's not going to stop in the basement either. It's going to be in every floor, every gap, every wall. So it's going to be a lot of bedrock in this. Just in the basement is what, 8 layers deep. Below here, it's a whole lot of seabed. So, the thing is, I would have been a lot further on if I would have created a third layer basement. No, I wouldn't actually. But I have no idea. I kind of made a mistake, but it's a mistake I kind of like glad I made because it does take more work. The mistake. Yeah, well, actually nearly there. Nearly. Look, it's just literally this left. And that's what I've done. This will look really good when it's done. I've got the idea. I've got the layout and I know exactly what I want from the buildings. From this building, so. Let's put some music on or something. Hang on. I'll put some music on. Copy. Like free music. What's on here? Oh my. Nah, don't need music. So I'll crack on with this. Oh, messed up. Yeah. Be nice to one day succeed on Twitch and YouTube. Break through them. Because I've struggled in life, but hey, that's life, isn't it? I've seen the worst of the worst. And I'll be, obviously, someone's screaming. I can hear them screaming. I have no idea what they said. We're gonna try and look. This is. There we go. Another set of pillars complete. Nearly. I'm trying to make this realistic as possible without overdoing it. Having like supports and stuff like that, and using them as a part of the look. Just so it looks better. There we go. Let's not celebrate. Let's keep going. Come on. We've only got that left. We are getting close to the end of this. Wow. Keep the hope you like Bedrock, because there's a lot more of it that will be used. There's the rooms above this allow. Anyone who likes Bedrock will love this build. To be fair, I use it just because it's a habit. I've used it for years. I'm probably not stop. Hold on, my phone, where is it? we go. Come on, Weaver. Why am I going all the way across? It's a force of habit. It's a force of habit. You think we've done loads? Yeah, I certainly test your patience. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. Let's do this. Yeah. Marcus has not talked to me for ages again. He generally... So I'm not being mean to him, but he just generally talks to me for 5 minutes and gets someone else that comes back to me. Oh, Grant, what other games do you like? Do you like Gran Turismo racing games? Because sometimes I will stream other games. There's Minecraft, the main one. But I like to, you know, other games as well. Because I like to try other games, like play a bit of GTA or something, or Forza, or... Well, when Forza's good anyway. Yeah. I kind of like enjoy variety. Because I think in a way it makes it more fun. Because a lot of games that when Horizon 6 hits, hopefully it'll be good. I say hopefully. Because Horizon 5, it's okay. But I've always said, in 10 years' time, you're not going to care about it enough. You'll go next. You'll just give it a next in seconds. Because you won't care, you won't miss it. So I'm hoping the next one is something I can stick by. That's what I would really love to see. A Forza that people can all join in. That I actually enjoy playing. Because I got the best version for 80 quid on loaded. So when that comes out, when I get it, I will stream that. Hopefully it's something decent because fair enough. I also like to play certain games, yeah. I like to try different games. But Minecraft is the main one. For me. It's my main game, but I like to have a bit of variety as well. Skyrim's a game I like, but once again, it's just kind of like old now. It's a good game, but it's kind of like GTA 5. You just know it's old and it is getting replaced, but it's one of them. I'm hoping GTA 6 will be something like worth its time because GTA 5's been good. Yeah, it's got its problems. I'll always admit that. But as a game, it's not been the worst. Oh, that's what we got left. What we've done. Let's just keep going. Let's not celebrate until we're finished. We'll celebrate when we've finished, not until. So all ones who needs pass the aesthetics, it will be part of all the looks and the shape. Got black and white when you're doing this, sometimes it is painful. You should see what I had to do with the sand dunes. Run. Yeah, go on. I had to do all the sand dunes off stream because legitimately was dead. So, but I did it because I had to get it done. Now we're in the building phase, not the destruction phase. It's like in the next week or two, you'll see a building go up. It'll be huge. There's no way it'll be small. It's going to be about 5 floors plus the 2 floors below here. So you're going to be talking 7 floors just for what? It's like, but it'll be worth it. It'll be. I've got some modded blocks I can utilise as well now. Go. Hang on. Throw that. Get rid of that. Look. Got all this. All this. All this. All this. Keeps going, going and going. All of this as well. We can use. Make something really beautiful and unique. Got all of this. This is what we got to play with in materials. All this furniture. Ignore all that. That's just empty, dead space. Got all these cards. All these blocks. So we can make a unique, something beautiful. Got windows here. All these are just, ignore all that. That's you can't use any of them. This is what we got to play with. Block terms. Now, that makes it a good question. What do we use for it? We'll decide that when we get to it. Got all this as well. Yeah. What we're building with. Well, we are, yeah. We're going to use loads of them on this build. We're going to use loads of it on this build. I'm going to throw it. Because the thing is, there's a few nice... Quite a few. Yeah, quite a few add-ons. Yeah. There's about 19, 20 add-ons on here, so... Quite a few. Including the tree mod, which you need. Especially... That's what Stamp... I know Thingy's got the tree mod. Because honestly, it's... Because the thing with trees is, it solves a lot of problems. I know Scalcy's got the tree mod himself. Actually no, I've not seen all the biomes yet. I keep wrecking everything, so if there has been a biome, I've probably wrecked it. Don't forget this I've ruined a lot of this. Yeah, it look amazing when this is done. The detail, this is A lot of pain and a lot of agony, but once I'm done, it'll be worth it. I can look back on this server, think, do you know what? The old Wales was good, this is better. And I can say that with confidence. It's going to get to the point where the standards, it'll be so good. They'll be better than the original server. Because some of the original servers coming back into the here. Like, there is one build that is going to come back. It was an old government building. But we're going to turn it into something else. What that'll be, it could be apartments, it could be a hotel, it could be whatever. But it'll come back into the server. Obviously, we're not going to use the same materials we use for that, because it's kind of like, that was the old way of building. We want to update it. The trick with these builds is, the secret is, don't look back at what you're doing, just keep building. Because if you look back, you'll be scared. It scares you, thinking how much work you've got ahead. But, look what I've got left. That is what I've got left, and that's what I've done. I know that these builds are just getting bigger. This is the biggest. Originally, I'm thinking this will beat the original server. No, I can't replace it, but I can make something better. I can improve on what I had and make it a part of the server, and that will happen. Because the thing is, the thing that taught me about Minecraft was that server. All the techniques, I build ideas, how I build and stuff like that, all come from there. And yeah, I've always said confidently, YouTube, these YouTubers think they can teach me now. So the creation factory will be another factory. That'll be after the tour of the world. We'll just fly around and enjoy the builds, and we'll think of a few new ideas. Like, oh my goodness me, what a shame. Ban. There you go. You can't win. Yeah, we've just got that left. Go on, let's keep going. It does say in the rules. It does say in the rules not to promote that stuff, but hey. I've got the rules set up like that. Oh, yeah. Talking about castles. That's something we are looking at building. A palace. And I've got a spot for it. It's in that direction. And it's literally by the city. And it's literally like the hills. Yeah. The bots just trying to self-use, and you know the rules. They promote that rubbish, they get the ban. That's just how things are around here. It's in the rules. They read them. So ignoring them is kind of like their fault. I'll show you where the castle's going. Come back to this in a minute. I'll show you where, you're thinking, it may not work, but it will work. It's kind of like, where's the airport? The current airport are built. That was a lot of work. Oh, over here. Yeah. Now you're thinking, how are you possibly going to do that? Trust me on this. Here. I know it doesn't look much right now. That's what I'm thinking of putting it. That's what I'm thinking of putting the castle. We can have yeah. The castle's going here. The palace is going to go on top of this. Be a lot of work. Be a big building, but it'll look beautiful there. That's where I'm putting it. There's the airport. This road here stops suddenly. It's going to go through that mountain to the other side and create another area for the city. Yeah. Where's that book? There's a book somewhere and it's to my head in. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of that area. And it will look beautiful on there. It'll be a bit of work, but give it time and that will transform into something worthwhile. You see a sheer scale of the building area. There's no way I could do this in survival. There's just no chance. What I'm doing here. Oh yeah, the palace was something on there. It's on the list of things to build. And it will be built there. It's gonna be it'll be worth, this whole world's gonna be beautiful. I'm not gonna flatten the mountains for it. I've had a better idea. Kind of work with the terrain and kind of like, because the thing is, you want to put the road underneath going straight through. It's going to punch straight through the whole middle of it, the bottom. You have the palace on top. Then you're going to have like railway tunnels going underneath it as well. Yeah. That palace is that's on the back of the list. Since I've got all this to do. Got 4 builds ahead. Then I've got to tour the world. Then I've got the creation factory. Then that. The creation factory is going to be literally a library. You name it in there. It's going to be full of stuff you can be creative with. If you're on survival on here for some reason, and you end up on survival, you'll be able to use that to do things with. Even though you won't be able to, this is not survival server, but some people may want to play survival, so got to at least accommodate them. They might knock this down now, would they? Oh wow, nearly over 3 hours. The palace will be massive though. Again, I've not really got any plans. I'm not really planning ahead for that. But the thing is, we're gonna have a rich area, like where all the rich people live. The American Fiends area needs finishing. The Skyscraper zone needs finishing, as well. That's another, and a theme park needs finishing. That's another thing on our list. Possibly, yeah. We're going to try and minimise the bedrock, but we're going to probably have to use some. Some of that will have to be a little bit of bedrock, just in case. But it should be for that. Yeah, it will be friendly towards survival. Survival friendly. Because we may need to do like build up the ground or something. I don't know, no idea how it's going to pan out. There's a lack of planning on these servers, on these worlds. This is so much work on here to do. We're going further and further out with builds now. I've noticed that. Will we ever finish build every Porter's map? I don't think we ever will. But you never know. You just don't know what's going to happen next. Yeah, if I do pull that off, that'll be a miracle in itself. Not the whole map built on. Jeepers. At that point, I would have to end the map. Put it for download. At that point, it'd be PC only, really. Or Xbox Series X and S only accessible. Because there's no way your Xbox One's going to cope with this much information. You see, I could have put this on separate maps, but nah. It's not how I do things. This one up. This is over 10 years old now, I think. I think it's at least 10 years old. There we go. Another load done. There's only this left. Again, we're not even gonna look up. At some point, it's hard to see freestyling. Freestyling is how I do things around here. There's no such thing as planning here. But I'm hoping it'll be beautiful. I will make it big. Now, it depends how big I can get it, but I'm freestyling this. I just know what I want out of it. Look what's left. It's getting the road down first before I even do the... When the palace gets built, the roads will go first. Wrong block. I want to be a part of Mouse Hole, but I don't know if we can get... I've got the PC version, but I don't know if it'll be accessible on Xbox or PlayStation. But I would love to get access to it. Because it'd be nice, because I could... Because I can build in survival. I do have techniques that do work in survival, like the oak frame. Like the wooden frame and stuff like that in there. Oh, and the log cabin. Yeah. Definitely the log cabin. Definitely the log cabin can be put in survival. Oh, yeah, and I'll teach that technique as well on this on a YouTube channel. You'll learn how to build the log cabin. Yeah, learn how to build the log cabin and everything. The log cabin is probably more work than you think, but I've got one on here. But I've got this to do, so won't be showing any of the builds off today. I probably do, you know. Yes, I probably do, but they're very buried in. There's enough videos to last a lifetime, but they're a mess. The whole channel is a complete shambles. You see, with me, planning is probably the worst thing I can possibly do. I'm not very good at planning. My streams prove that. My streams prove exactly that technique. Prove that I'm terrible at planning. I had a screen schedule in mind and I can't put it down because I have no way of... Right. Come on, let's... Yeah. This is like... So what we're going to do for this, we're going to build the assembly area. Then we'll put the building on the front of it. We'll put the two parts and we'll put the gate. Yeah, we've got this. It'll be a massive building. The frame is like... Yeah, you organise all your blocks. You got to know what blocks you want to use though, that's the problem. You got to understand what blocks you use and what you're not using. You just got to know the blocks you want to use, really. Or what kind of style are you going? Are you going for Japanese? Are you going for Chinese? Are you going for American? Are you going for modern? It depends what you want out of it. You just gotta kind of like incorporate the blocks that way. If you yeah, true. If you're going for modern, you have to kind of like work what you have. Yeah, modern buildings are ugly. You've seen these skyscrapers? Oh god. Mind you, Liverpool's getting loads of skyscrapers now. The old docks are getting transformed into beautiful. Again, transformed into skyscrapers everywhere. True, but the thing with high buildings is you can create more space than if you can with a low building. Like if you have a higher building, you can get more in it than you can a smaller building. So you create 10 floors, you've got 10 floors of space to play with. And the thing is, you do a low-rise building, you've only got 2 floors. So it's kind of one of them. It's like that in Minecraft, you know, if you want to make maximum space, you build upwards. That's just how I see it anyway. Because I'm just trying to get this done fast as we possibly can push. Look what we got left. That's what I got left. That's what we've begun with. Jeepers. So let's not look what we've actually done. Because it slows me down. There we go. I like to I guess in modern building they're built to standards. Do you know why I like the old Victorian houses? They're quite big. They never have the biggest garden, but boy they have space inside them. I do like the Victorian houses. Even the your bog standard, yeah, like terrace housing that go for miles. Yeah. They're not too bad looking either, and they're very durable. They've lasted this long. Because you can get a house about 100 years old, and yeah, that last one that's 10. We're nearly done. Look at this. So we've got left back there. You know, we've got all this done. All of this. This is so much work. We've got a traveling villager who's braving it down here. Oh, what's that beeping noise? Oh. Leave the traveling villager for now. If he gets in our way, we will kill him. I will kill him, so. Gotta keep going with this. That's all we've got left after this line here. Come on, we've got this in the bag. The first time I've done a whole part of the build on stream. The very first time, and it'll be the last time as well. But the thing is, once this part's done, wow, 3 hours and 23 minutes. This is so much work, isn't it? You think it's easy, but hey, go on, this what we got left. It goes so fast when you don't. To think, well, it only, what, 3 hours goes over there. Yeah, this is painful. But we get it done and we get it done. Just to think that there's no. Oh, the track used to have like a sand dune. Animals used to spawn there, but when I'm finished, they probably won't spawn there. Actually, yeah, they probably won't, because I don't want really cows on the straight over the racetrack constantly. So I'm gonna have to make it so they won't spawn. Use some concrete for grass. Yeah, I've done it before. There's that technique, concrete for grass, because my football stadium in that direction was built the exact same way. I'm not ending the stream until we've done all this, at least. I normally hide the iron, but I feel like showing it off a little bit will improve the look a lot. And it'll make it look better. That's just what I think anyway. Whether it will or not is another question, but we will find out. I have a Discord, but it's kind of dead, so yeah, it kind of died an early death. It's just not really taken off. I forgot I even had it, to be fair. Yeah. Fully professional streamer. What we got? You can see what it takes to do these worlds now. You think exactly what I have to do sometimes. They look easy, but my goodness. My goodness, it takes some patience. I've got that because of the road. Well, that because of the road there. There we go. That's left. In the corner. Let's speed this up. My brain, this is what it takes, Gron, to do these builds sometimes. You'll see exactly what I have to do. This is like... Until you do these kind of builds, it's like you don't really fully respect what it takes to do them. I don't think Scalzi could ever do anything like this. One, it gets griefed, and two, well, it'd be stressful. Tucked under there. Come on, let's speed this up now. What do you think of old tower blocks? Yeah. The tower blocks that are flats. The Tower of Flats. Probably the ugliest buildings in the world, but blooming hell. They're probably really good to live in. Actually, they're not too bad to live in. My nan used to have a flat facing the beach on the 12th floor. Yeah. She used to get a view of the beach. You should have a beach view, like you could see the whole of Wales and the beach. I wouldn't mind living in a place like that, really. You know, you get a garden, but you know, oh well, it's one of them. Oh. There's a camel on the top then. Yeah, all this was being built up. I had to manually build up about 8, 9, 10 layers of bedrock to get this nice level surface. I should have, as I said, if I was smarter, used that space up for something. Like put an extra floor down below here. But then again, I'm probably smarter not putting the floor down, because that would have been more work. It would have been a lot more of a build. Oh. And then the next hour will be complete. So it's taken, what, 4 hours? My goodness. Yeah, we're nearly done with this. This is a painful task, isn't it? It's not fun. I may be able to do both sides in one go. I'll see. Maybe I'll speed the last pass for up. No, I won't. There we go. Nearly done it. Do you know what? We're going to speed this up. Yeah, go on. We're going to speed this up because I want to get this done. Now, what we're going to do is bring the whole thing forward. Yeah, exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. Like that. I'm just speeding this up because nothing screams like a bit like this. I tell you what, I'll make the palace survival friendly, but it will be on top of a hill. Other posts going along, crisscrossing each other. So 4 hours. You see what's there? What I've done is kind of like done all of them at once. The columns. But once I do the British zone of the city, I've got a few ideas. We're going to do old. We're going to obviously have to do a bit more modern as well. I know it's not going to be everyone's taste, but there you go. That's just unfortunate, really. But we're going to do a mixture of British stuff. I like to do Big Ben, but I can't be bothered. But that. You never know. I might do Big Ben, though. You never know. Yeah. How's a Parliament? Yeah. Everyone, you see what people don't realise that builds. You know, you can build small stuff. That's easy, but this is a bit of a challenge in itself. This is a. We've got that corner. Well, nearly 4 hours of this. Jeepers. But the palace is a 6 builder long. Yeah, it will have to be. Let's finish this build off. Let's just speed this up even more. Oh my goodness. I'll do this and I'll end the stream. We can't leave it unfinished like this. Oh. after this, I'll finish this off because I'm nearly finished now, so I might as well finish off while streaming. While streaming, I might as well finish it off. We are only 4 pillars away from the end of the stream. It's been a good stream. Loads done. Lucky, but boy, this is a lot of work. Such a small space, big space. Yeah. I don't know, Dance, mate. I'll probably... Done, done, and done. That is one complete framing of a floor. So I will leave the stream here and say goodbye.